Okay, apologies for being late. um, just apologies. I don't really have an excuse other than I was eating. Um, so yeah, that's my excuse. I was eating and I didn't want to eat on camera, so I was trying to hurry and finish. And yeah, so yay. Hopefully you have also eaten today, and my hair is super floofy today. Um, but it is what it is. Yes, Paget. I cannot believe January is almost over. It feels insane. It feels. Uh, I, I don't like it. I don't like that we have already been in 2023 for 27 days, and feel like I have not accomplished nearly nearly anything because I haven't finished um, some of the things that I had wanted to get finished. Sure, I've done a whole bunch of different things. But I feel like I have definitely not concentrated on like one solid project and like just made some real headway in there because I've been bouncing around to a whole bunch of things. So I think I've got to make sure that in February, I have a particular project that that has to be my entire focus. Um, because that needs to be done. And yes, I'm also putting up my hair because otherwise I feel like I'm not going to stop touching it. So there we go. Hair is up. Out of the way. We need business today. Um, Also just, you know, craziness of like I have this like when hair's around my face, I'm like constantly wanting to like touch it. So one of the ways to stop that is just to not have it around my face. Like even though I like how I look when my hair is down, I think I look better with my hair down. But if I am annoying myself because I can't stop touching my hair, is then it's just better to put my hair up. So yeah, but also okay, how many days do we have left? We have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We have 4 days left. 4 days, I mean, and today, so I guess 5. So we have 5 days left. 4.5 to 5 days. What is your biggest thing that you would like to get done in that 4.5 to 5 days? I am hoping that I will get, if I'm being realistic, I think I could do 3 scenes, like 3 full on scenes done the way I want them. Which would put me a lot closer to getting one of my projects in the shape to send to someone. So I think that should be my priority, is getting that done. Will I do it? I hope so. This is that follow through that I struggle with. That is my theme for this year, my phrase, my word of the year, my phrase of the year, whatever it is. Follow through. Is I would like to make sure that those scenes get done so that I can be that much closer to sending it off. Because that is one of the projects that I would like to query later this year. It's one I haven't talked about a whole lot because I am planning to query it in terms of like traditional publishing, so I don't know exactly like how much I can say about it. So I've been a little bit more reserved about it. So I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so it's almost, I think, almost in the shape where I can send it to someone to get their thoughts and their feedback. And then when it comes back to me, then I can do like some real hardcore editing passes and then be able to like call it done enough to query. which is terrifying, but also kind of exciting at the same time. So yeah, so that should be, and I hope will be, my focus for the next 4.5 to 5 days. The other thing I would like to get done is I would like to do my February painting, or the painting for the beginning of the month, in terms of my bullet journal. So, because I've left space for it in my bullet journal. So I have 2 blank pages that I just have scribbled painting on them in pencil. So yeah, so my primary goal is to get 3 scenes done the way that I want them to get done, for the next 4.5 to 5 days. I think that is doable. Yeah, maybe I can squeeze in 4. But 3 is a realistic, like, I can do this much, I think. 4 is a bit of a stretch goal. Maybe I should make it, I don't know. Should I make my stretch goal my primary goal? I don't know. This is where I'm talking to myself and the self-doubt comes in and I'm like, can I do this? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Savvy, hello, welcome. Weaver Words, hello. Cool Gamer, hey. Laura, hey. Hello, how are you? CB says hello, hello. Laura would like to have your kitchen and living room clean, including the floors, by the end of January. You're currently working on the kitchen. Yeah, getting the stuff done. Hooray! Yes, I like that. Megan says hello and happy Friday. Hello and happy Friday to you as well. Exciting and terrifying. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite there, so I'm trying to just block that out and be like, I'm not thinking about that part yet. But the problem is I kind of have to think about it in order to make myself get this part done so that I can then get to the next parts. But yeah. Megan says, today I've done most of the things on your to-do list already. Nice. You just need to clean your kitchen before the boyfriend returns tonight. Okay, so today is kitchen day, apparently, for several of us. Yes. Savvy says your goal is to write 4,000 words today so you can hit 50K for January. So do you have to do 4K every day from now on, or is it just 4K and then you're going to hit the 50K for January today? Yes, because you've talked about doing a nano per month. Yes, which I think is fantastic. Mama Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello. You're trying to decide which project to work on. Do you have a D&D dice that you could roll? Because that could help. Should you work on Valentine's Romance or should you work on your Boss Babes series? Valentine's Romance is more time sensitive. See, this is where my brain would go, and that's why I'm not going to work on it. Because my brain is self-defeating. Anyway, yes, Mama Maggie, hello, welcome. You were almost at 30K for the month. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have not even calculated how much. I probably should go back to doing that. That way I can see some sort of measure of progress that I'm making. But yeah. Laura says, I have chili going in the crock pot. Yay. Yay for planning leftovers. Yes. We made potato soup yesterday with leftover ham that we had frozen. And y'all, let me tell you, if you have a Costco and you eat potatoes, they have 15-pound bags of potatoes, and the potatoes are massive. We used 2 potatoes. That's it. Just 2 potatoes for the whole giant pot of potato soup last night. So yeah, I would highly recommend Costco potatoes. You're prepping your book for launch on Saturday. Exciting. Yes. First quarter for the moon. Yes. Paget says, yesterday you did edits from betas for 9 chapters. Everything takes so much longer than you feel it should. You are working from about 9:20 a.m. until 5:09 p.m. That is a long working day of editing. Of nothing but editing. That is a long day. Laura says, also bought some cans of soup at the grocery store today. Nice. Yes. Hannah says, hi. Hello. Welcome. Mama Maggie says, I haven't written or edited since Tuesday. Just so much to do because you're planning for the book launch. Yes. And also farm life. Paget says, and I remember thinking a couple days on edits and I'll be good. Like, what was past me? Just destructively naive? Does she secretly hate me? I mean, sometimes I think we do. Mom Maggie says, yum to the chili and crockpot meals and soups. You've started making large batches of soup and freezing them in reusable vinyl bags. Nice. Okay, just 4K today. You're at 46 for the month. That's amazing. So you will hit your goal today. You've absolutely got this. Absolutely 100%. I believe in you. Yes. Mom Maggie also believes in you. Yes. You know this anxiety. You'll become gripped. Tell yourself it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you repeat this like 30 times by the end, you'll still have nerves, but you can use them. Right? Yes. Yes. Your husband says this is insanity, but when you find yourself paralyzed by anxiety, you think it works. Not that you really think it doesn't matter, but saying it over and over just dilutes it and disarms the bomb. Sometimes. Sometimes, yes. Daisy says, hello. Hello. Welcome. You're at 88,829,000 or 25 words out of 93K goal for your January. That's amazing. CB, your numbers always impress me. Paget says, not that you seem paralyzed and not that you asked, but throwing it out there just in case. Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you very much. Savvy says, so far, all of the Valentine's romances you've put out have been Monday, Fridays. So today you're going to work on your, male, females. There we go. Okay, brain, get it together. I swear I had coffee today. Okay, so far, all of the Valentine's romances you've put out have been male and female. So today you're going to work on your male and female romances to balance it out. There we go. Your Monday and Friday. Oh boy. Just I don't know why that was, because that was so obvious. Romances, characters, hello. Why did my brain go Monday, Friday? I don't know. I was like, oh, you've been scheduling it. Okay. No. Jules is an idiot. Paget says, lol, once you got the 15-pound bag of potatoes at Sam's and you lived in Ohio and you put it on the shelf basement, forgot about it, and then 3 months later, you sort of got it was basically vodka. Well, I mean, yes. The win-win either way, right? Costco's not an option for you. Well, because they do charge a significant amount for the membership, which is weird. Don't do that, but yes, screaming deals on potatoes. It smells so very, very bad. Oh no. Ooh, you found your crock pot yesterday. Yes. Yes. Because Costco costs, I don't even know what their basic membership is, but yeah, and if you are getting their Costco like card, like their credit card essentially, then they do a credit check on you. So I would guess that that's part of it, but I don't know. I don't know. Either way, it's not nice. Paget says hello. Or Bonnie says hello. And Paget says question mark. There we go. hello, Bonnie. Excuse me. And Paget says, hey, Bonnie, as well. Mom Maggie says, I bought when they had their 2 10-pound bags for a deal. One we ate, the other we planted. Ooh, nice. Yes, Monday falls in love with Friday, but Wednesday gets jealous. Yes, please write this. Then it will make me feel not so bad about Monday, Friday. You're finally back to buying potatoes again. Gotcha. It's fun. Good. I'm glad. And see, this is why your mom, Maggie, and I'm the redhead stepchild who struggles to function. Look out for Jealous Wednesday. She will stab her own pet hand. She gets no forks, or she stabs with too many forks. One or the other. Okay. What am I doing? All the buttons. Okay. I have gone ahead and pulled the cards today, but I haven't really contemplated them too much. But I went left to right. So we start off with the Sun, which is another major arcana. So again, choices, decisions. But here is the major arcana, the Sun from the Lucid Dreams deck. So pure positivity, ultimate happiness, joy, success, vitality, warmth, positive outcomes. We like that. Optimism, confidence, sunshine, and truth. So like shining the light on things. Happy days. Good card. We like this. Optimism, positivity. Then we've got the Ace of Swords inverted. So I'm thinking that maybe that's what the choice is. I don't know. Okay. So Ace of Swords. Here is the Shadowscapes deck. And let me find my cheat sheet. Because swords are cards of communication. Cutting to the heart of matters. Things like that. But in the inverse, it's not usually quite so good in terms of that. Okay, so in the inverse, you have this sort of dullness, indecision, perhaps illogic or poor judgment, or sort of like impotence and not being able to get a result. So it's interesting that we have this sort of like, nope, this one. There we go. We have this this dichotomy, this very, very much opposite dichotomy of the two. We have the decisions, truth, revealing things, being positive about the outcomes and things. And then we have, with the Shadowscapes, you have this sort of like this delay of decisions and communications. So I don't know. Maybe because we have this major arcana, we have that decision point. Like perhaps we're at a point where we can choose which direction we go. Perhaps. Okay, so Lucid Dreamers and Shadowscapes. And then we have the Whale Spirit, Trust in the Great Mystery, which I should have done my job and found where it was in the book so I could read you the... Here we go. Found it. Okay. So, the whale spirit is an ancient creature who is here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on the planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather, first before manifesting into form, the whale is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When the whale spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness into the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery and to trust that within the invisible, what you cannot see are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by the angels. Love that. Okay, so we are at a decision point, apparently, between positivity, vitality, optimism, confidence, and success, and also perhaps this delay or indecision. So I think, and then we have this call to trust. So I think it's telling you that you are at a point where you can choose to stall, or you can choose to move forward with optimism and be assured that things are going to turn out well. So there we go. The deck is so pretty. Yes, Shadowscapes. I want to say Moore, Moore, is the last name of the writer of the booklet. And I cannot remember. But yes, it's Shadowscapes. So I can't remember who the artist is at the moment. But I can look it up and send you a link. Kate says, hello, bouncing between work stuff and editing chapter 77 today. Nice. Excellent. All right. Let's get to work. Let's start with a turtle. Present, share screen, turtle. All right. Let's do this. All right. Remember those things that you thought about what you wanted to get accomplished in the last 4.5 to 5 days of January. So keep that in mind as you work today. And yeah, but also remember to have some fun with it too. So 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, pull up whatever document that you are going to work on. 2, make sure that you have something to sip on. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. need to finish my thoughts. Save. Okay. Where am I? I'm at, oh, nice. I stopped at 444. Nice. Like a good repeated number. Okay. What else? What did y'all get done? Apologies for just typing away after the timer ended, but felt like I needed to finish the thought and finish the paragraph. So, also Kat worked really, really hard and updated, did a massive update for the AuthorTube channels and spreadsheet link. So make sure that you check out the updates and all of the new streams that have been scheduled. And also, if you are planning to stream in February, you might want to think about scheduling ahead. That's one of the things I need to do this weekend is schedule of all of February's lives so that is pre-scheduled so those can go on the spreadsheet. Also, I found a link to an Amazon link for the Shadowscapes deck. And this is the name that I couldn't remember because I was like, I don't want to say it wrong, but Stephanie Puimun Law, I think is how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong, so apologies. This is the illustrator, as far as I can tell. So, because Barbara Moore has several, she writes the booklets and things, and I don't know if she comes up with the concepts as well for the art, but yeah. So these two are the creators of the Shadowscapes deck, which I love. I love it. But anyways, because y'all were talking about the card for today, the Ace of Swords. So that is the Shadowscapes deck. So yeah, so there is a link to the, oh, you got to meet her? Rachel, I'm so jealous. Oh, that is so cool. Yes. And well, so the box I remember when I purchased had the cover that's on the Amazon box cover, but the booklet has a different, it has the Page of Pentacles as the sort of cover. So I miss going to cons and meeting people. That is for sure. I've been to a couple of meet and greet and things. I think the majority of ones that I've been to is were tagging along to cons that other people wanted to go to, and I was like, oh sure, I'll go. It sounds kind of cool. Then I wound up having a really good time. But so I've been to a couple things. I've been to the Decatur Book Festival is always kind of a big thing, and mom Diana Gabaldon came one year. And mom was like, we are going. And we are sitting in on her panel. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Because mom loves the Outlander series. Loves it. Anyway, so we went and we sat and we listened to Diana Gabaldon, and we also went for another panel, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was Kristen Hanna, but she was with somebody else. Because they were both romance writers, and specifically romantic suspense. And so they were doing a panel on sort of like how they liked to blend the two genres together. So I've been to that. I've also been to Romance Writers of America, one of their conventions when it came to Atlanta. Met Nora Roberts. Very cool lady, but also she looked so tired because I'm sure that was like one of her many, many stops on a book tour. I also met, oh God, y'all, I'm blanking on names here. Sherilyn Kenyon. I met Sherilyn Kenyon then. Mom wanted to meet Danielle Steele, but she was away from her table. But we met like a whole bunch of like big names, and how like at the time I was like, oh, this is cool. They're all in one room. Did not realize like just how weird. Like it was a really odd situation, really cool, but really odd. But yeah, so been there. I've gone to a couple of like literary, like library and teacherly conferences with authors, and met some of the authors that that were nominated for awards in terms of like schooling and education wise. And so I met the author who created the graphic novels for The Boxer and the Saints, which if y'all don't know, is about Boxing Day, but it's from two different sides. So it's like the same situation, same timeline, just written from different POVs, which is a fascinating experiment. Also wrote American Born Chinese. Just really, really cool people that you randomly meet at cons. I mean, not really randomly because they're invited or whatever, but yeah. So, like going to places and meeting authors is, as a reader and as a fan, is really cool, but also like really like feels weird. I don't know why. I don't know why it feels weird, but it does. Maybe it's because I want to be on the other side of the table. I don't know. I don't know. One day we'll be there. So, Becca is here. Hello, you're late, but here. Welcome. Rachel's, chicken white chili. Had to pause for lunch. Yes. Anytime you need food, that's what you need to do. CB says 566 words. Nice. Hannah finished writing a blog post. Woot. I still need to update mine for this current and last week because I did not. So you just need to edit and schedule it. Nice. Excellent. Megan finished putting the clean dishes away. Still have some dishes that you need to hand wash in the sink, but you can take care of that later. Now you're brainstorming for Substack. Nice. Kate finished a work edit and half of a pro writing aid grammar report for the chapter. Nice. Savvy got 1,334 words. Nice. Excellent. Finished chapter 1 of your new romance and you're partway through chapter 2. Excellent. Yay. CB says, okay, we have an excerpt. You're going to tell him the truth, aren't you, Nicholas? Nicholas? Nice. She hissed, her voice a barely audible whisper and cold enough to freeze hell. Natasha grinned evilly at the rude variation of my name. Nice. Okay, so Savvy is going to make this one 10 chapters. Nice. So you're almost 20% of the way done. Laura did the dishes. Excellent. Yay. You're writing a romance about a guy whose best friend is in love with his twin sister, but he's secretly in love with his friend. Oh, yes. Sounds great. So this is where I got jealous. So, because Rachel has met Stephanie Law. I got to meet her at Gen Con one year and got a signed print. Nice. Daisy has a reminder to hit the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Savvy says the story will probably be about 10 to 13K words total, hoping to get it done by the end of the weekend. Nice. Oh, yay. I love it when the authors are nice. Like, that's the one thing, because I'm sure that they get tired. I'm sure that they get irritated and like hungry or thirsty or like want to get up and go to the bathroom or whatever. So I hopefully hopefully we all have good positive experiences with our people that we meet. Daisy says her name was Hera, or actually Hermione. Some 20 years ago, she decided to change her name. I said and rolled my eyes. Oh yeah, I get it, said Alexis. We only met her with confused glances. What's wrong? Where do you live? She asked. 10 points from whatever house you go to. Oh no. Gen Con was your favorite. You haven't been in forever. You got to meet so many artists and authors there, and it's actually a gaming convention, but gaming is so connected to art and writing that it was worth it. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Diana Gabaldon lives where you lived for a while. You never encountered her while you lived there, though. Nice. Claim to fame, right? Daisy says, your vampires don't know about Harry Potter. So sad. Oh, no. You've never been to a big con, but you have met Bret Hart, the wrestler. Ooh, fun. Patch says, I randomly went to Alien Con in Los Angeles a few years ago. It was super spur of the moment, and it was wacky fun. Yes. Ooh, CB went to the Madame Tussauds in Vegas and got loads of pics about the Hulk scans, Cap Shield, and Iron Man. Yes. Megan says, I got to meet a lot of authors at Book Expo America. When/if I ever get published, I want to attend as an author. I don't know that maybe there's a stop in Atlanta for Book Expo America. I don't know. I feel like it's a familiar like con name or expo name, I guess I should say, but I don't know. Patch says David Duchovny was there signing things, and you tried not to gaze at him lovingly from a distance, and we got a drawing of Mickey Mouse looking up at UFOs that says, I want to believe. Nice. You put it in your daughter's room, and mom was like, why do you think this behavior is cute? What's wrong with you? And I was like, but it's fun, and it's a great vibe. I want to believe. Yes, I agree with you. So Rachel says you met Tony Okay, y'all, I have such a hard time with names. I'm sorry. Dieter Leasy, Brom, Ruth Thompson, Larry Elmore, Todd Lockwood. Also nice. Nice. Excellent. All the meetings, they're so fun. Not just in Aliens, more like I want her to have dreams, anything. Anyway, it was super random, and you just walked by and we're like, dude, why not? Let's go. Paget agrees. Book Expo America would be so cool. Paget says, what was amazing was meeting your favorite fantasy and sci-fi authors and realizing they were just normal people. I wish that I had been old enough to go to a convention to meet Anne McCaffrey before she passed. That's like, I wish. But I was a little too young, and she stopped touring and doing book tours like quite some time before. So I was like, man. And then I read, I would like occasionally she would have like notes in books and things, and one of them was a note about how some random fan like just showed up to her house one day and started like arguing with her about why she needed to have included religion in her books, and that was like a specific choice that she had made to not include it, but this random fan just like showed up out of nowhere in order to like debate with her. She was like, it was so creepy, and I was like, oh well, I guess I can't go like search for you because I don't want to be the creepy. But yeah, like just the idea of meeting your fans, as a fan, meeting your heroes is like this like shining moment in your brain until it happens, and then you're like, would I come across as creepy if I did this? And if the answer is yes, then don't do it. And there's a lot of people that apparently don't stop to do that. Like, would this be creepy moment? Yeah. So Megan says, as a blogger, you came home with 60 pounds of free books. It was heaven. Nice. Yes. Paget says, lol to Daisy, 10 points from whatever house you go to. Yes, Rachel also wants to go to conventions again. Paget is jealous of Megan's 60 pounds of books. Free books, specifically. Paget says to Rachel, that sounds cool too, and a fun surprise that a gaming convention would have all these other elements. Yes. CB says, why did I think David Duchovny was in WCW? But it was David Arquette. You should have known. Rachel also thinks Savvy's story sounds like fun. Paget says, if you're in Chicago, which I don't think anybody is, Printers Row Book Festival was pretty great back in the 2000s. Plenty to buy, but also lots of great speakers, and admission is free. Nice. Heather says, hello, everyone. Hello. Rachel says, yes. Thing is, so many games begin with settings out of fantasy, anything D&D as well. We were there when they introduced Westeros as a game setting too. Oh, wow. Authors, newscasters, journalists, political stuff, a smack of art, and the whole street is closed down, and there's rows and rows of books and things. Nice. That does sound fun. Rachel says, I remember seeing George R.R. Martin. Really? But you had no clue who he was at the time. Oh, no. Instead of like, I knew him when. Well, I saw him when. Yes, exactly. Book Expo is usually in New York City or Boston. Okay. It's a huge expo for people in the book industry, including librarians and book bloggers, which is how you ended up going. Nice. Okay. Yes, become a joke in your house that you, yes. Yes. You were too ill to do it, but you could have met Alan Rickman. Oh, no. And I know he's definitely one of your heroes. So do you wish you had gotten your book signed? I bet. Mom Maggie says, I never met him in person, but Clive Cussler was so sweet when you talked to him online and so encouraging to me that I should start publishing my stories after reading Ghosts with Cats. Wow. Yeah, right? Yeah. I don't want to meet them as a stalker. I would rather just meet them as a fan. You're like that about Stephanie March, who was an actress on Law and Order, and she was in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, etc. You legitimately ran into her in Chicago, but you both avoided the sidewalk traffic jam. Like with your body, you ran into her. Oh no. Yeah. Like very creepy. She was so tall and slender and just beautiful, and honestly the camera doesn't even capture it, and you were kind of stunned, so you froze. Yeah, this is definitely like the fight, flight, or freeze response. I am usually a freeze. So I mean, not that you would want to fight one of your heroes or your idols, but CB says, if you ever get the chance to meet RDJ, Ralph Fiennes, or Liam Neeson, or Triple H, you're going to do it. Yes. Yeah. So you should have both said, hey, let's get coffee. Right? Daisy said, I read Carrie Fisher's books, and she talks about fan conventions and how weird fans can be. It made you super self-aware when you went to a celebrity at Comic-Con, right? Yeah. All the Daves are interchangeable. Oh, you met Timothy Zahn. Oh, that's so cool too. Here's another one that I would love to meet. He's very nice and down to earth. Nice. Ooh, okay. Savvy is at Printers Row every year. Nice. Oh, cool. Every year since 2018. That's amazing. And that's just so. I would love to. She goes, pardon me, very nicely. You were like, so your boyfriend, and then you were like, hey, if you run into Stephanie March again, ask her to come with us to a movie this time. Savvy says to Paget, we need to hang out at Printer's Row. Paget says, that's awesome. Yes, we do. Not been in years, but I loved it when I lived there. Timothy Zahn is a hugger. Good to know. Daisy has a fun story about meeting George R. R. Martin. Oh, you have a story like that as well. You met a former Chicago Bears player once, but his dog was so cute, and you were just playing with the dog and didn't notice who you were meeting until he left. Nice. Megan says that's awesome to Mama Maggie. Apparently, they have moved Printers Row to early September after COVID, but yes, you're planning to do it this year. Nice. Paget says, Savvy was just there for the dogs. Yes. Yes. So Rachel had to look up Stephanie March, and you loved her. Excellent. Good. Not a book signing fest. It was a film festival, the Glasgow Film Festival. It happened to be his birthday, and you ended up being his last birthday, and he had directed a little chaos when she was promoting there. Gotcha. Paget says, I loved her too, and I can attest that she is exceedingly polite, even to awkward strangers on the actual street. Oh. Heather was working at retail, and you met Jeff Foxworthy just before he hit it really big. Wow. We've all met some cool people then. Becca says, I did that a couple years ago with Adam Sandler. You saw his bulldog, and I was like, bulldog, and not even realizing who was walking him. Oh, I love that. But it also probably makes it less awkward for them. Let's be honest. All right, let's do another sprint because I feel like we've been chatting for a while, and oopsies. So we'll do a bonus sprint to make up for it. We may have to because I need some work. All right, so 1. Actually, before the regular self-promo thingies. If you have something that you want to promote that is writing adjacent, please do so. So if you have an Amazon author name, a book coming out, if you have social medias or websites or blogs or things that you would like us to check out, please let us know where we can do that. Also, 1, save your document. And 2, take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. And here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I have managed to get over 1,000 words that sprint, so that's fantastic. But I have to do the math. But I'm going to hit the save button before I do that, just in caseies. I got 1,138 that time. I got on a roll. It's not quite as edited as I would like it to be, but I will take the progress in the plot for sure. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Becca wrote 600 words. Woohoo! Yay! Progress. Sevi says, woo, great sprint. You got 15:12. Nice. Finished chapter 2, and now you're bouncing between chapters 3 and 4. Excellent. Good, good. Megan took the dogs out and brainstormed for a bit. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to scroll and see what the self-promos are. If I can find where they started. We're continue talking about some of the people and or celebrities or famous people that we have met and out in the real world. Okay. The Neurodivergent Publishing Conference is happening virtually February 17th through 19th on the platform Gather. Never heard of that. Focus of this year's conference is on the tools to succeed in the publishing industry as a neurodivergent person. So here is the website for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference. Will your sub-inspector and PSC exam clear? I'm taking this meaning that you're taking an exam or you're studying for an exam, so good luck. I hope it goes well. And also, hello, Ashish. I don't think I said hello to you earlier. Of course, I don't know if you chatted earlier, but either way. Heather says keynote speaker is Mallory Cooper. And yes, Mallory is often live and has also done some great things. So we have a wonderful collection of panels, speakers lined up. Paget says, Heather is making special owl, fairy, and typewriter bookmarks for you. And the photos look so cute. You've never been so excited. Heather has an Etsy shop. Yes. And Heather says, here's my link tree where I have links to all my things, including where you can get in touch with Heather for editing services and where to buy the art. Hannah says, I'm thinking begrudgingly of updating my website. So any feedback would be fabulous. Or if you fancy signing up for the news about your new books and blogs and whatnot, here is Hannah's website, Hannah Palmer Author. Hannah R. Palmer Author.com. There we go. Megan says, this week's post is titled Icky Feelings and Why I'm Trying to Get in Touch with Them. Check it out. And here is Megan's Substack. Or you can find all of Megan's things via the link tree. CB is frustrated. Yes, for a very good reason. Thinking shops should stay open for disabled and elderly people. Yes, they should. Megan says, one of these links is a link to your Fiverr gigs, and you offer copywriting, critique, and sales copy stuff. Excellent. Good things. CB is boycotting the BBC for, I'm sure, a multitude of reasons. CB got 74 words. Excellent. Hannah got no words, but you did publish the blog post, which required editing and scheduling, which she said, and sorted out the search engine optimization for that. Excellent. Everything is online. Yes. A great deal of it is. All right. It is 2:50. Let's do another sprint. We'll make this one a 25. And also, if you have to go at the top of the hour, please just let me know and say goodbye. But also, don't forget to check out the spreadsheet link that is pinned to the top of the chat. Kat did a whole bunch of extra work to add all of the pre-scheduled streams to the spreadsheet. So make sure you check out that so that you can stream hop all you want this weekend. Okay. All right. So save. Sip. Cheers. Straighten your spine. Yes, we are, Daisy. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, what are we at now? Save. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Okay. I've gotten 1,027 that time. So I'm at 2609 for the stream. It's a very good day. Very good day so far. I like this. I like this kind of day where I can see that we're obviously making progress. Yes, we like that. Save. I think I already did, but I'm going to do it again. We will be doing a fourth sprint. Kind of keep that ball rolling a little bit. So yeah. Okay. CB headed out. Hannah says 373 words. Yay! Excellent. Rachel read 5 articles total and wrote 397 words of your own. Fantastic. Savvy got another 1,329 words. Yay! That's amazing. And yay for a fourth sprint. Yes, indeed. Savvy says, I have finished chapter 4, but you bounced around, so now you have to go back and finish chapter 3. Yes, that's what happens with bouncing. Rachel is having to take breaks so your eye doesn't get too strained. Yes. So you're slower, but progress is still good. Excellent. Yay. And yes, make sure you're taking the breaks because we don't want you to overstrain your eye for sure. And is the Medium post that you posted today, is that your update on your eye situation? I'm waiting for the comments to pop up in StreamYard. There we go. Lunch was consumed. You did a bit of messaging and stamping on a bookmark. Excellent. Mom Maggie says, got a video promo made for your lunch stream tomorrow where you read the prophecies behind the series. Excellent. Rachel says the most recent is the update. Okay, excellent. Gotcha. Radiation therapy sucks. Yes. And what a title that is. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the next sprint. Nope, that's not the one I need to take off. That's the one. That's the one. Here we go. All right. I'm thinking another 25. Shall we do the pug? Let's do the pug. Okay, let's do this. 1, save your document and all of the wonderful progress that we are making today. 2, take a sip. Or a gulp or a chug, however you want to do it. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Yes, agreed. Cancer therapies are the worst. But on the other hand, we don't want you to die. So, you know. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I am now up to 3623, which is great. I think that just passed. Yes, it did. It just passed another 1,000. 1,014. Okay, so not too shabby. So 444 on the first sprint, 1,138 on the second, 1,027 on the third, 1,014 on the fourth. So quite a bit of progress today. I am going to have to go back and do some editing in terms of like typos, but also in terms of sentence structure, making sure I go back in and clean up the dialogue tags. Because sometimes when I'm going by at a fast pace, I just like put the name of the person who said something. Because if I don't, I'm not going to remember. So I have to do that when I'm trying to go fast. Because if I don't, I will not remember, and then I will be confused when I come back to it. So that is one thing, is making sure that you know who is saying what if you have a dialogue exchange. So yeah, okay, save. So I got about, what is that, like 5.5 pages, essentially, of, I think this, yeah, single space. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Savvy has written 5,784, which means that you have reached your 50K goal for the month. Yay! Excellent. It's amazing. Okay. Heather is suggesting perhaps a cancer survivor YouTube tag. Could definitely do that. Yes. Users. Hello, welcome. You made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. There's only a few days left to sign up for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. Check out authortubewritingconference.com. You don't have a full roster at the moment and are still looking for some panelists and hosts and things. So make sure you go over and check it out. Rachel says there seems to be plenty of us to do the cancer survivor tag. Yes. She has a stream starting in an hour, so you can't stay, but you'll leave this up for the watch time. Thank you very much. Thanks for the reminder, says Rachel. Smiley face. Yes. Daisy got lots of journaling, and guess what you're going to do now? More journaling. Excellent. Okay, so in that fourth sprint, Savvy got 1383. Fantastic. You finished chapters 3 and 4, and you're now on to chapter 5. Wow, so you're like halfway through it almost. Nice, good. Story's going to be 10 chapters long, so you are moving quite a bit. Yes, you are. That's awesome. Mom Maggie says you are uploading the promo video. Please join Mama Maggie and the Middle tomorrow at noon Eastern for the Relic of Time and Prophecies book launch with Mama and Mara. Very nice. And so there's a link for that. Make sure you put that on your watch later list or your remind list. What you call it. Yes, you have reached your 50K. Yay! You're going to go add up all your words. Excellent. Yay. Mom Mac says, yay, Savvy. Heather says, oh boy, have I created a tag? You have started the idea for the tag. Now you need the questions to sort of organize it, and in what order you would like to have these questions answered, and then film yours and then put it out in the world. That's what needs to happen. All right. that is going to be it for me today. So don't forget to save your document and make sure that you are checking out the spreadsheet link that is pinned to the top of the chat. Make sure you go over and tomorrow congratulate and watch the launch for Mama Maggie's newest book. What else? Save, have the fun, enjoy your weekend. Yeah. And make sure you're thinking about what you want to get accomplished in the last 4 days of January 2023. All right. Thanks very much for joining me, and I will see y'all Sunday 2 to 5, and have fun. Bye.